Today, 8 billion people inhabit this planet. We have established ourselves as Earth's dominant species, constructing massive, illuminated networks of glass and steel across continents. Our reach extends beyond the atmosphere, leaving our physical footprints in the dust of the lunar surface. But strip away the technology, and the biological reality is surprisingly fragile. Humans lack razor-sharp fangs, venom, thick armor, or the speed to outrun a hungry predator. Millions of years ago, our ancestors were vulnerable mammals hiding in the shadows. They lived in a world where massive, specialized predators claimed the daylight, and survival meant staying out of sight. Nature equipped us with a body that should lose almost any physical fight. Yet this disadvantaged primate managed to overtake the planet through a specific chain of adaptations that turned our greatest weaknesses into strengths. Around 7 million years ago, a shifting climate transformed the African landscape. Dense, protective forests began to thin, giving way to vast open grasslands. To see over the tall grass and travel across these open spaces, our ancestors began standing on 2 legs. This transition to bipedalism was the first major departure from our primate relatives. Walking upright was a dangerous gamble. It made us slower than 4-legged predators and exposed our vital organs, making a single attack far more likely to be fatal. But this posture offered a massive mechanical advantage. It permanently freed our hands. No longer needed for locomotion, they were available to carry objects and manipulate the environment. With free hands, we developed the weapons biology denied us. By striking stones together to create sharp, intentional edges, we manufactured the first tools, allowing us to hunt and scavenge with precision. Walking on 2 legs provided the mechanical opening to manufacture tools. We moved from simply inhabiting the savanna to actively re-engineering it to suit our needs. The next leap was the mastery of fire. Our ancestors learned to capture flames from natural strikes, painstakingly sustaining the heat to keep predators away and survive cold nights. Fire's most significant impact was in the diet. By cooking meat, we broke down tough fibers and proteins outside the body, making them much easier to digest. This chart illustrates the efficiency of that process. While raw foraging requires immense energy for digestion, cooked meat provides a massive spike in available calories. The body funneled this caloric surplus directly into the development of our most demanding organ, the brain. Mastering fire provided the energy density necessary for the brain to expand. This biological shift allowed for the development of the advanced cognitive tools we use today. Roughly 70,000 years ago, Homo sapiens underwent a mental shift that separated us from every other human species. We were not the strongest humans. Neanderthals had thicker bones and more muscle mass, making them superior hunters in a direct physical confrontation. But sapiens possessed a unique cognitive trait, the ability to imagine things that don't exist. We could create myths, establish complex rules, and tell stories about the future. These shared ideas allowed thousands of strangers to work together toward a single goal. Cooperation on this scale meant that a group of sapiens could outmaneuver any physically superior rival. Our power moved from individual muscle to collective intelligence. We survived because we could organize ourselves through shared belief. About 12,000 years ago, that collective intelligence allowed us to stop chasing our food. We began to domesticate plants and animals, settling into the first permanent communities. The invention of writing allowed information to survive the death of the individual. For the first time, a discovery made by one person could be used by thousands of people, hundreds of years later. Human progress accelerated. We moved from the first written records to building complex machinery and developing the digital tools that define modern life. Our tools have evolved from stones to genetic sequencers. We have gained the ability to modify our own genetic code, intervening in the same evolutionary process that created us. The same drive that pushed our ancestors out of the savanna is now looking toward other worlds, with plans to establish permanent settlements on the surface of Mars. Whether we are adjusting to the gravity of another planet or integrating with artificial intelligence, the human form will continue to adapt to new environments. Human evolution did not stop with the building of cities. We are a species defined by continuous adaptation. carrying the same momentum that started in the tall grass millions of years ago.